Hey now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey now. 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 Welcome to hour number 3 of the Live Talk 99.5. Andrew Mclain, John Bird. Also live on YouTube, Real Talk 99.5 TV. Join us on the YouTube, man. I know y'all are out there because last time we made a mad push to get everybody on YouTube. Y'all came out in large numbers for John Bird Plays the Guitar on Friday.
Yes, they did, and thank y'all so much.
They wanted to see what you looked like because you were wearing an outfit.
Yes. I've got that posted. That is posted to.
And you're going to do an outfit every Friday now?
Nah, that can get expensive.
I mean,
let's make it special.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's a character that really stands out, how about that?
Because
some people are just plain people.
I know, but I'm saying it doesn't even have to go along with the thing. It can be, it can be as simple as a mustache, or some sideburns or a silly hat or whatever. You don't have to do a full-blown outfit. It doesn't have to be a new wig every week. You can just,
Okay, we'll try that.
Just to give people a reason to come see what you're wearing.
Okay.
Yeah,
you definitely, for gosh sakes, don't come to hear me sing the song and play it. No, my gosh.
But he does have a special outfit for this Friday night at the Jawbone Jam that you're only going to be able to see if you come to Jawbone Jam. Mm-hmm. And so, Ticketmaster.com is where your tickets are. Make sure you go to the website, look up Talk 99.5, look up Jawbone Jam, whatever, or look up Brother Kane and find the where the tickets are being sold and get your tickets. Get you as many as you want. Dixter, I said Dixter's going to have to send us pictures because people are telling us that it's not a thing, that the casket repossession is not a thing. And so he sent me a picture, but it was just a picture of some place in their sign called the Cross of Prentice County. And I don't know if that's the funeral home or what, but Dexter, I'm going to need pictures of like a casket or something. Like I'm looking for proof that you repossess caskets because everybody's telling me that there's no way that that's not a thing yet. His
reputation's on the line.
Yeah. And you keep bringing it up. Almost every single call you bring it up. So I just want to know, and I'll gladly go along with it if this is just a gimmick. I just want to know if it's real or not and what's what. Anyway, we're going to get into the Hunta virus very soon. But first, we're going to give away these Jawbone Jam tickets. 2 of them. These are VIP tickets, so you're going to get a special little lanyard with your tickets when you show up early at Jawbone between 6 and 6:30. This is called the Andrew Pronounces Medical Terms Game. Hey now. Hey now, hey now. And this is the first time we've ever done this game. This actually was proposed by Bama Phoenix, so go ahead and line up the phone lines. And I started calling and you cut them off.
Well, no, I wanted to do it until you officially called for it.
Okay. So, yeah.
Which you did.
I'm calling for it now.
Wide open. Call in, y'all.
Just pick it up and put them on hold. We don't need their name or anything. We'll get to that. The rules go as follows, and it's just like the John Bird spelling bee. John Bird is going to tell you what the word is, and then you're going to tell him yes or no. Andrew can pronounce it because he's going to spell it to me. Yes or no, Andrew can pronounce it. And if you get it right 3 times in a row, you win these tickets, okay? And I'm going to try my best, my very, very best to pronounce them. I'm even going to write down the spelling as he gives it to me. So,
Whoa.
What?
We didn't say that. I don't do that.
You don't do what?
Write stuff down when I have to do my spelling bee.
Well, writing it down is not going to make a difference, but
okay, you know what? Well, I'll concede that.
It's when I'm reading them on an article or whatever, I've got it there and I still can't pronounce it. So I don't know that me writing it down is going to make a difference. But anyway, let's go ahead and start with our first contestant. Who do we got on the line?
Tom Van Tilburg.
Is this, you say Tom?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tom, do you understand the rules of the game?
Yes, sir.
All right. So John Bird is going to tell you what the word is, and you tell him whether or not I am going to be able to pronounce it when he spells it to me. John Bird, I'm turning my headphones down now.
Okay. All right. The word is tinnitus. Tinnitus.
Okay. All right, I'm back.
see it.
So I
Now
don't
let's
want to know.
let's establish something.
Okay.
If you get it right, I ding. If you get it wrong, buzzer. I mean, because how do we do the if
Can
the
you
person?
can you do it whether he gets it right or wrong? Because I don't want to know his answer. But like, if he guesses right, you ding. If he guesses wrong, you buzz.
Oh, I just realized. Turn your headphones back down.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot, Tom. Do you think he can get it right or not?
Yes.
All right. That's a big yes. Okay. Back up, Andrew.
Okay. All right, we're back.
All right.
So whatever, if he's right or wrong, that's what you base it on.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So he's got the first word. He's made his guess. Now you spell the word to me. Go ahead.
All right. Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Correct.
I feel like that's a pretty easy one. That is tinnitus. Yeah, all right. He got his first one right. There we go. Okay,
All right.
that's good.
We move on to the next one.
All right. Give me some tough ones, John Bird. I'm feeling
Okay,
confident.
I'm going down the list here.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Turning my headphones down.
Okay, turn them down.
All
All right. The word is ophthalmologist. Ophthalmologist.
I say you don't get it right.
Okay, I do too. All right, back up.
All right. We're back up.
Here we go.
All right. You've got his guess, and spell it for me.
Okay. ZOPFED. No, I'm joking.
Crap.
Okay, here we go. OPHTHALMOLOGIST.
Is that a real word?
Yes, it is.
Okay. OPHTHALMOLOGIST.
Yes.
Is that, and I'm just basing this off of the fact that I think I've heard this
Pronounce
word.
it clearly.
Ophthalmologist. Is that wrong? Oh, no.
That is wrong. It's pronounced ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmologist. So he thought I could get it right?
No.
No. So he got it right.
Oh,
You got to hit the ding.
This is hard to keep up with, man. It goes against everything I've learned.
Hit the ding. Hit the ding.
All right, I'll hit a ding. How about this? Does that make you happy?
All right. So he's got the second one right.
All right, man. This might be the first time. Here we go. Okay, turn your headphones down.
I'm pretty good at this.
All right, Tom. We might be able to kill this. All right. Here is the next one. Okay. Diabetes. Diabetes.
I say he gets it right.
Okay. Let me put the check. Turn them up.
Are you sure it's ophthalmologist?
Dude, yes. I've got the phonetic pronunciation here.
Okay.
So there's no way I can go wrong.
I thought it was ophthalmologist.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong, didn't you?
Well,
no,
it helped out.
Because I'm giving them the real pronunciation of it.
Okay, so probably a lot of people pronounce that wrong. I would say.
Right.
I gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You got his guess.
Yes,
everything?
I do.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I do. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yes.
That's an easy one, right?
Okay.
Diabetes. And he got it right?
Yes. A lot of people say diabetes, but I'm going in order. I'm not like picking and choosing.
You were trying to catch me on the diabetes,
Yeah.
which I almost did to be cute. But anyway, congratulations.
Holy moly.
Tom, I'm going to put you on hold, and we'll get your info.
Wow.
That one was
You want to do one more for fun, just to do it?
I mean, we can. I don't know if the audience wants to do it.
No, I mean, I'll just give you one and see if you can get it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you gotta. I think you should have shuffled up the words.
Well, you're making it next to impossible because then I have to remember which ones I've done. I would need to write them down.
Yeah,
and mark through them with this being on the website, which I just didn't have time to do.
All right, go ahead and give me another one.
Okay. OTOLARYNGOLOGIST.
OTOLARYNGOLOGIST.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course I would have had to have written these down. I would have never remembered.
Yeah.
That would have been a good otolaryngologist. Otolaryngologist.
Yes, it would be otolaryngologist.
That's what I said.
No, you did not. You did not.
Otolaryngologist.
Otolaryng.
Oh,
See, you got to say it. You got to say it right.
all right. Give me one more. Last one.
Okay. All right.
I feel like I'm getting a lot closer than people thought I would.
Okay. Let me come down here.
Pretty much got them all right.
Now you'll get that one.
No, ophthalmologist was pretty good because I didn't know it was ophthalmologist.
All right, here we go. PERIODONTITIS.
That is periodontist. Periodontist. Periodontitis.
Okay, so we've got 3 different pronunciations, and here's the first one. Okay, we didn't get that, but your second pronunciation. Oh, man, but no, your third one was absolutely.
Oh, no.
Periodontitis.
Periodontitis.
Or periodontitis.
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 Periodontitis. Okay. All right, fine. I get it. All right, congratulations, Tom. We tried. If you didn't like that contest, we tried. All right, we did that on a whim. It was a suggestion. And we didn't find out that we had tickets until this morning. Otherwise, we'd have come up with a more detailed plan. Made it harder on y'all.
Oh, my gosh.
What happened?
Tom, call back.
Did you just hang up on everybody?
Yes, because I didn't put names down. Oh my gosh, Tom, call back. I'm sorry. I hate this game. Never again. Never again. Just do stuff to me. It's easier.
You say it was easier because I had to put you in control of the contest when we do this. But this was his idea. Anyway, it's fine. I think it worked out. And Tom got some tickets. And you'll have other chances to win on Leland Live and on Dixon Inviting. If I'm not mistaken, tomorrow is the day you can win on Leland Live, and then Wednesday you'll be able to win on Dixon Inviting.
And then
after that, I don't know.
it would be us again if we're rotating.
If we're rotating, that would be the case, but I don't know how many tickets we have to give away.
I'm sure we pulled a week's worth aside. Usually that's the way we do it.
Well, I wouldn't be promising people until we find out. But listen, we're always in the business of over-promising on this show, so who cares, right?
But we don't under-deliver.
205-545-9950. I'm going to give you the 411 on this hantavirus when we get back. Speaking of medical terms, how do you pronounce hantavirus? I'll give you that information coming up next. All right, people are saying they like that game.
And now that we know, if we do have it Thursday and we want to do it again, if we can plan beforehand, then that way I can pull everything and have it right in front of me and do a better mix.
Yeah, because you want to mix. If you want,
Because it is a good game.
You want some easy ones, but you want some hard ones in there. You want to make it complicated. And with some advance notice, we'd be able to.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll go ahead this week, probably at the house, and go ahead and start and just pull medical terms and phonetic way to say them, type them out. So next time we play that game, we've already got it.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Think ahead, man.
All right, so did you get Tom squared away?
No, I'm waiting for you to get your start going.
Oh, I gotcha. All right, 205-545-9950. Once he gets Tom handled, we'll open the phone lines back up if y'all want to. If y'all want to get in, Chuck Davis bringing you this part of the show. ChuckDavisLaw.com. ChuckDavisLaw.com. My attorney, Chuck Davis. Y'all get in touch with him, man. Lots of needs for attorneys. We've talked a lot about it. Divorce and custody wills, probate, contracts, personal injury, slip and falls, car wrecks, all kinds of stuff. I saw a video of, and this is on the car wreck end, and I think this was in Canada, a guy on a motorcycle, on a speed bike, got cut off by what looked like a BMW, and he hit it so hard that he flew off the bike, but his bike flew up in the air and ended up hanging from the traffic light. It was one of those traffic lights that are like on a pole. Like it comes from the side and then comes over the top of the overhead on the road. It was literally the bike, the entire bike was hanging from the traffic light. And I was like, dang, that dude's got a personal injury claim for sure. For sure. But if you find yourself in any of those situations, reach out to Chuck. He's got you taken care of, man. He's part of the Hey Now Nation, and you guys are going to be family to him, so he's going to stick up for you. He's going to listen to you. He's going to get you side of the story, and he's going to get to work. He's my personal attorney, so you know he's going to be in the game for you. Here's the number, 205-823-9992. That's 205-823-9992 and online, ChuckDavisLaw.com. No representation is made that the legal services provided are superior to the legal services provided by other lawyers. So, the hantavirus. Before I get into that, I noticed that over 100 passengers and crew on one ship had been stricken with the highly contagious norovirus on the Caribbean Princess cruise ship. Is Caribbean the one that everybody says don't do? Oh, no, that's Carnival. Carnival.
Yeah.
Okay, don't do Carnival. But Caribbean apparently gave people the norovirus. Norovirus is a highly contagious virus that can cause acute gastroenteritis. Oh, here we go again. Gastroenteritis. Gastroenteritis. Is that wrong?
Gastroenteritis.
Gastroenteritis. Ding.
There you go. Good job.
The inflammation of the stomach and intestines. Boy, if you caught a case of gastroenteritis,
I would die.
you would die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you go on a cruise
Oh,
ship.
no.
You got it made. You're on a cruise ship. You're living your best life. And then all of a sudden, the gastroenteritis hits. And John Bird's running around the ship. And he's just like,
I'm just hanging my butt over the
He's just-
ship like the Titanic.
he's crapping on everything.
Jack and Rose at the end. Me just,
Jack and Rose are hanging on that piece of wood. And then all of a sudden, brown stuff starts dropping on their
Yeah.
head.
Or I could sit at the back and propel the ship along.
And the camera pans up in the movie, and all you see is John Bird's butt cheeks.
I might see if I can put that video.
Do that, dude. John Bird craps on the Titanic. I love that story. Here we go. 205-545-9950. Mandu bringing you this part of the show. Mandu.com. MANDUU.com. That's the website. It's got all the information. Get your free session in if you haven't done it. You hear me talk about Mandu all the time. Love me some Mandu. And it's so popular that I'm constantly getting people, of course, I've got no power in making this happen, but people all the time like, we need a Coleman, and we need a Mandu in Coleman, we need a Mandu in Anniston, we need a Mandu here, we need a Mandu there. People are clamoring for it. So for those of you that are in the areas where Mandus are, don't take it for granted. Whether you're in Tuscaloosa or you're in Birmingham or you're in Huntsville, take advantage of the fact that you've got one near you. And at the very least, get that free session in. It's a 15-minute workout with a personal trainer. You're going to see results so fast, it's going to make your head spin. You're going to be like, oh, my God, I can't believe I'm seeing results this quick. And not only that, but you've got people there that can talk to you about what you need to do even outside of Mandu. Maybe it's questions about, hey, do I need to be adding in a little cardio? What do I need to do about my protein? What's the best way to, what's the best things I need to be eating? They can help you with all that too. They'll give you advice that if you ask them, they'll give you their advice on what you should do outside of Mandu. But the big thing is get that 15-minute workout in. Those are workouts that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. There's nothing else like it out there. And 15 minutes at Mandu is like 4 to 6 hours in the traditional gym. Because when you go to the gym, you have to wait on machines, you have to rack weights, you got to do all these things just to do 3 sets of, 10 reps on this machine. Then you got to move over to that machine. It's a whole thing. It's a time-consuming thing to go to the gym, and it's what prevents people from going in the first place in many cases. Mandu eliminates all of that, has you in and out the door in like 25 minutes. You walk in, you dress out, they put the suit on you, you do your 15-minute workout, and then you back out the door. That's why I love it. That's why I continue to do it, because it's not a hindrance on my busy schedule. So try it. Remember, everybody gets a free session, and I don't care if you're a man, woman, 18 years old, 80 years old. I don't care if you're like, well, I got a bad back, or I got a bad this, a bad that. Doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, in a lot of cases, Mandu can actually help those ailments that you have. So whether you're wanting to build up muscle or you're just wanting to quit hurting all the time, or, try to get off some medications or whatever it is, Mandu can make that happen. So go to the website, mandu.com, MANDUU.com. Click the button that says claim your free session. Set your day, set your time, and then when you show up, they're going to be ready for you. Personal trainer is going to walk through the whole process with you, tell you exactly how it works, and everything else, answer all your questions. Homewood, Huntsville, Tuscaloosa, 3 convenient locations. If you sign up at one and want to go to the other, perfectly fine. You can use any of the ones that they've got. Just get that free session. Mandu.com, MANDUU.com. So the stomach flu, the stomach bug, norovirus, that's what that's usually known as. But that's not the case with the other cruise ship virus, which is the hantavirus that everybody's talking about. And it's got people freaked out because they're comparing it to COVID, right? It's like elections are coming up. There's a new virus that's making its way to the U.S., and as a matter of fact, I think there were 18 passengers that were testing at least at one time positive for the hantavirus. 18 passengers that were American that were testing positive for this. They brought them back as of this morning. 16 of them were taken to Omaha, Nebraska, because apparently they've got like the best quarantine lab or whatever in the country to where they can treat and observe these individuals. And then they sent 2 others to Atlanta, where they also have some sort of high-end, bio whatever thing to be able to, treat these people and monitor their systems and everything, their symptoms and everything else. They say one passenger has tested mildly positive for the hantavirus, while another American is showing mild symptoms. But they were using these. What did they call what is it? A PCR test during COVID? Did everybody was using the PCR test?
Yeah.
And a lot of them were giving you false positives, and they say that could be the case with some of them, but they wanted to be safe. So that's the latest on that. I mean, I'm with y'all. I don't like this whole idea of we're starting to talk about some new virus that, and while it may not be brand new, it's kind of new to bringing it into the U.S. I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the headlines. I don't like any sort of reminder of what we went through in 2020, because we know how that played out and we know what the cause of it was. It was basically a sabotage deal on a virus that we paid for that ultimately got sent to our country and completely changed everybody's way of life almost overnight. Now, as far as this stuff goes, from everything I understand, this is not that comparable to COVID, where it does have similar symptoms with the respiratory stuff and everything else. In order to catch it from someone, you have to spend a serious amount of time with them. Where COVID, on the other hand, was like you come across somebody in public and they breathe on you, or they have, they sneeze and COVID particles are in the air and you get a whiff of it, then you've got the virus. This is different. This one's not as contagious, and the origins of it have to do with like rat poop. You got to be around some sort of rodent feces in order to catch it in the first place. And my question was, when I first heard about it, like, who was the one hanging out with rat poop? Or was there a situation where rats were on the ship?
I think that there are rats on every ship, and there's usually an acceptable amount.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
these ships are huge.
Well, in the movies, they always talk about, mice being on the ship, or isn't there some sort of saying about mice jumping ship? It was like if something bad's
Rats
happening.
jumping ship.
Rats jumping ship.
Yeah.
Well, how does that?
I mean, that tells you, in Titanic, in the movie, you see all those rats going running down the hallway.
Oh, is that in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, it's bad, like, if the rats start jumping ship. If they're like, we're getting out of here, you are probably going down. But anyway, that was my question. I'm like, who in the hell's hanging out with rat poop? Like, who contracted this in the first place? Well, they think they have a patient 0.
Really?
Which would have been the first guy. And this guy is a Dutch bird watcher who toured a massive rat-infested landfill in Argentina called the End of the World. Argentina's city at the end of the world, just days before the outbreak.
Isn't that where a lot of kids live? I think a lot of kids live there, homeless, like orphans.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this city. It says more information has come to light about the origins of the deadly hantavirus cluster aboard the cruise ship. The health officials now identified patient 0, the first confirmed case, a 70-year-old Dutch ornithologist. Wow, all of a sudden, I'm getting medical terms thrown at me left and right.
Well, you got that one right.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What is an ornithologist?
It's somebody who works on oranges.
Ornithologist?
Oh, well, ornithologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's somebody that works on rats.
I'm sure.
No, I don't know.
He visited the heavily rat-infested landfill just outside of Ushuaia, Argentina, just days before boarding. The incident has already claimed the 3 lives aboard the ship, sparked international contact tracing efforts. Patient 0 has been named as Leo Schilleperud, a Dutch bird watcher traveling with a 69-year-old wife. The couple made a side trip in late March to a landfill a few miles outside of the southernmost city on Earth, famously nicknamed the city at the end of the world, specifically to observe the rare white-throated car- cara- caracara, caracara, some kind of bird. Authorities now believe the pair inhaled aerosolized particles from the droppings or urine of long-tailed pygmy rice rats carrying the strain of hantavirus while at the contaminated site.
Give me a break, man. Shouldn't you be wearing a mask or something? That's one case where you definitely need to wear a stinking mask.
The one place to wear a mask, and you didn't do it, buddy. 4 days after that landfill visit, on April 1st, the couple boarded the Expedition cruise ship in Argentina, along with approximately 112 other passengers. Leo began showing symptoms, including a fever, headache, stomach pain, and diarrhea on April 6th, and died on the ship 5 days later. And then everybody had ice cream. Not really. I mean,
That's
maybe
where
they
they keep
did.
the bodies
Yeah.
when they fill up the morgue.
Well, we did. I mean, didn't we have a story about that where if
We did.
they get free ice cream on your ship, that means they're running out of room to put dead bodies?
Yep.
His wife also had succumbed to the virus. They say she got off the ship along with his body on April 24th during a planned stop on the Atlantic island of Santa Helena. She flew to Johannesburg in South Africa and transferred on a KLM flight bound for the Netherlands, but never made it. The crew found her too sick to fly and removed her. She collapsed at the airport and died the next day. According to a report from the New York Post, the couple from a small village of 3,000 people in the Netherlands were identified in obituaries published in their monthly village magazine. This strain of hantavirus is unique because it's the only known variant capable of limited person-to-person transmission, though this remains rare. Most cases occur through contact with infected rodent urine droppings or saliva, often via aerosolized particles when the droppings are disturbed. A rodent bite or scratch can also transmit the virus, but that is uncommon. So it says when the poop is disturbed is when it aerosolizes. So were you stepping in it? Were you playing with it? Were you poking it with a stick to see if your keys were in it? Or maybe
You probably got down real close with like a little magnifying glass and was like studying it.
Yeah, because they're already bird watchers. So they're probably fascinated with that stuff, and they just wanted to get an up close look or something like that. So anyway, I say all that to say is we hear a lot about it in the news. I don't think there's any reason for concern with this one because it's not easily transmissible or transmitted through person to person like COVID was. You can't just cough on somebody and be like, boom, hantavirus. You got to actually hang out with them, like on a ship. Maybe on a ship in a very close, maybe in a small bedroom or something. But I still wouldn't advise getting it. It sounds like a bad time, but it also could be a distraction, whatever they want to distract us from. Who knows? That also happens a lot. By the way, 205-545-9950 if you want to get in. When we get back, I'll talk a little bit about COVID. I actually want to tie back to North Carolina and COVID-era prisoners that were released by the then governor who went on to reoffend after that. All that and more coming up. So this goes back to John Bird's beloved state of North Carolina. Now, back in 2020 or 2021, I think it was, then Democrat Governor Roy Cooper does what all Democrats do, and they treat criminals as victims and victims as criminals. That's just how Democrats operate for some reason. We now know after Roy Cooper released a whole bunch of prisoners, nearly half of those prisoners released because, it was COVID. Like, it's not safe for them to be in prison. So we're going to pick and choose some people we think will not go out and reoffend. Nearly half of them reoffended. 18 of them were charged with murder after they were released. And now an investigation has been launched. According to an investigation done by the New York Post, a review of state records, at least 3,500 dangerous criminals were released in February of 21 as part of this little-known settlement between Cooper's administration and civil rights groups, including the ACLU and the NAACP, because those groups let criminals out on the streets. These groups sued to force the early release of inmates, claiming the pandemic posed too great of a risk to keep them locked up. The results? Predictable carnage on North Carolina streets. And I see a tremendous amount of news coming out of North Carolina these days. Not good news. Actually, bad news. Very bad news. And I can't help but ask myself, what's in the water in North Carolina? Is it Democrat leadership? What is happening what's in the water in North Carolina? The Post found that more than 600 of these released inmates went on to commit serious felonies such as homicides, sex offenses, over 80 of those, and other violent crimes. A report from the North Carolina Sentencing and Policy Advisory Commission confirmed a shocking 48% recidivism rate among those released under the settlement, higher than the general prison population. That's crazy. Among them, Tyrell Brace, who was arrested and charged with the murder of Alante Thompson, who was 23 years old, on January 29th, 2022. After being set free in July of 21, following multiple jail stints, following the release of these prisoners, and following multiple jail stints over the preceding decade for grand larcenies, breaking and entering, and assaulting by strangulation of a female with an unborn child, that was his record in North Carolina, said, yeah, he should be good. We'll let him out. Tyrell Brace, who's now 29, was arrested on August of 22 following a 7-month investigation and pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter 1 year later. He had been expected to be released before the fatal shooting of Thompson, but got out even earlier due to the Cooper settlement. Way to go, Roy Cooper. Thompson's mom, Deborah, placed the complete blame on the then governor for the death of her son, who was coming home from a party with friends when he saw a fight break out, tried to intervene, and he was shot dead. Now Republican lawmakers are trying to hold Roy Cooper and Democrats accountable because of that and many other stories that have unleashed carnage on the North Carolina streets. Way to go, Democrats. You always find a way to do it, don't you? You always find a way to do it. Pandering to criminals. That's what it's one of the most bizarre, more bizarre aspects to Democrat thinking, And it's like, how could, out of all the different ways you could go on your views of the justice system or the prison system, like, why take that route? Why take the route of known hardened violent criminals, putting them back out on the streets. There's another story out of New Jersey where there is a pedophile, a pedo, in a New Jersey women's prison who is really a man who horrifically abused his 7-year-old daughter, who is now, he's still in prison, thank goodness, but a male in a women's prison. He's now demanding nude witchcraft rituals and marriage to his male accomplice in his settlement negotiations.
Put him down like a dog. Put him down like a rabid dog.
He's demanding taxpayer-funded settlements that would allow him to perform nude outdoor Wiccan rituals and marry his male co-defendant while behind bars. This guy human trafficked his own 7-year-old daughter across the country, repeatedly sexually assaulted her, and filmed the abuse to produce and distribute child sexual abuse material.
Why he was not put down is beyond me. These people need to...
Matthew Valls, who uses the name Marina Valls, is serving a 25-year sentence with 25 years of parole ineligibility after pleading guilty in November of 21. Now is asking for permission to do Wiccan rituals.